I'm going to show you an example that some of the tracks that people send me that can be a bit rough to work with. I have these two mixes here. This one artist who I'm not necessarily going to say his name really likes these beats for some reason. I don't know. But the producer, it's all just bass. It's just bass, bass, bass. So I'm going to show you a quick way how to clean up some of these tracks. All right, let me show you. I'll just play. I'll play each of them really quickly, and then I'll clean it up and show you some of the improvements. All right. A lot of low end. Even my speakers, I have some nice speakers. Even these speakers aren't, you see that frequency is huge, but it is just so low. It's literally 20 hertz or lower. Like, speakers aren't hitting that low. He needs to bring it up an octave or put a little distortion on it, just mix it a little differently. The only way it's taking up so much bandwidth in the mix if you're trying to really compress or master it. It's all just bass. I barely hear any of the other tracks. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go into the mid side and I'm going to treat this a little bit, all right? I'm going to go in and put a low shelf on. I have it set to mid right now. I'm going to put a high Q on and just kind of cut out some of the bass. All right, normally I would boost it up a little bit, but we're also going to kind of boost up some of the high end. So I can... Let me see. And if I want to make it sound a little bit wider, there's a plugin I like to use, S1 Imager. It's a Waves plugin that kind of does this, where it messes with the mid and the side. But if you don't have that, if you just have Ableton Live, it's really great to use this mid side just on the EQ. Okay, so I go back to side. And by boosting up the side, it's creating so much extra space. It's going to boost up some of the reverb. It's going to boost up some of the mid instruments that I have, the mid-range, mid-frequency instruments that are on the sides. Let me see. So I'm going to do a wide Q. I'm just going to boost a lot of this. It really needs a lot of work. All right, I'm going to before and after this, and we'll listen to the difference. It might need even more of that low end cutoff, but it's a little closer in the right direction. If I remember correctly, that's similar to what I had to do on the track when I was mixing it. All right, let's go into this other one. Same problem, it's just bass. I don't want any of the bass on the side, so I saw some really low down there. I'm going to take that out. Put another EQ just so you can see what the frequencies look like. So much more manageable when I have some of these this processing on. It looks a little crazy, but sometimes that's really what you have to do with some of these beats to make room or to make it work with what you're doing. It just sounds so much more bigger. Now it has like this whole, this background reverb space element that wasn't there before. And that, those are some quick EQ mistakes and better practices. Okay. Next up, we're going to be talking about quick and easy common vocal effect ideas.